Recording in progress.
Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Smith.
Leatherich.
Aldridge.
Woods. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting.
I make a motion we approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
A second. Motion made, second. Any council discussion? All in favor, aye. Aye. Carried. Presentation of claims. You have a couple sets in front of you. New and old.
There's 2 sets of minutes.
From the special meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went over those two.
You do those separate.
Separate or wish you would, so.
There's like 2 sets of minutes here. We'll back up for a minute. Let's have a motion to approve the special meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion we approve the special meeting minutes. I'll second that.
Motion made and second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Now we'll go to claims. I'm not sure if there's anything too out of line.
What's different about the new claims?
Some stuff may have been added.
Yeah, this is stuff that I haven't gotten yet, and I did the first set.
There's,
I was trying to get Crystal in. Crystal's running a meeting now too. There was a claim from the magistrate for the judges saying that wasn't on the original one. What else wasn't on the original one? The Bucks bill came right at the end of the month, so that one wasn't on the original one. Spring Street Auto Care wasn't on the original one. The ones that people that bill on the very, very last day of the month, I don't get, and like, the ME Lab, they bill on the very last day of the month, so it takes a day or 2 for me to get those. So when I send you guys the original claim list I send you guys isn't always complete, because you usually get it before the very last day of the month, before I get all of the bills.
We have claims for Spring Street out of there.
Yeah, so there's a claim for Spring Street Auto Care. There's also one for using his skid steer. And then because it's June, there's also going to be the $600 annual that he gets every year for the fire department one. That one is also in there.
So this is the one for the $600 from the fire department?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yes.
this one, okay.
That one runs as a payroll. That one gets run as a payroll, not as a claim.
Okay. No, I don't put that in. And this is supplies for the report.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They have to use my machine to load the totes.
Okay.
And then they got to hold them up in the air to fill the machine.
Gotcha.
The 2 skid steers and 10 of them have whatever they run.
Okay.
We need to get a bigger one. We need to get a bigger machine.
Yeah.
Those are 2 pretty light machines, but they were spread gravel and stuff, they were great for that, but. Any other questions on the claims? Hearing none. All in favor, aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Financial reports, you have two in front of you. You know, March's and April's.
So in March, we had a lot more receipts than we did in April.
Yep, so it depends on what came in. So that's in the general fund, that's going to be some tax money. That's
Oh,
going
it's
to be
new gas tax.
gas
it
tax
says.
money, that's going to be, what else? That's what that's.
Okay.
And at the end of this month, so your June or your May or June, you start showing your tax money coming back in.
Property
Property
taxes.
taxes.
Yeah.
And I know there was a bunch of back taxes paid too.
That's a good thing.
Yep.
How many years it went back and all those different funds.
Yeah,
Looked
well,
at that before.
some of them were like 2 years behind, so.
But also when they sell the property, they have to pay off those taxes. So we've sold
I think everything in town sold at least once.
everything. For a while, we had no inventory at all.
About motion to approve
Make a motion to approve.
March and April.
April.
I'll second it. Any council discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Okay. Reports, this month we've still been working quite a bit with, on the water project. Campbell's Construction's been in town quite a bit. Looking at things, getting things going, they're trying to hire as much local as they can. They were trying to hire some local guys to help them, so they're a upshoot company out of Kalispell. Actually, if anyone remembers Cowboy Bill the cop, he actually lives on the manager's, John Foreman's property. Bill lives up there.
Called me the other day.
Bill's a painter now, but anyways, so anyways, they've been actually, they're actually pretty good guys so far to work with. First thing they did though is they went down there and dug a test hole and it caught the sewer line and broke it, so.
Oh,
I mean, they're out in the middle of the field. But it was town's fault. There was a call before you dig order came in and it got dropped in the office here, so the guys never got work order. So we had to go down and fix it, because they opened it all up, cleaned it all up, so the guys had plenty of room to I got good guys to work with, they're just waiting on some stuff and then hopefully get going in July, is the hope, so. But they've been here 2 or 3 times looking at stuff and getting things going, and that's what's been busy with that. So of course with the PER, we're pretty busy with that, getting everything going and everything. Last minute, they're looking after that funding and go in those directions, I've got a few meetings with them, so. The sewer PER. Looks like Paradise has given up all their money, so I called the county and they laughed at me. I said, we won't take the money.
I saw that, I was like, wow. That's
Yeah, so anyways, we're moving forward. Public Works, as you see, has been all over town, spreading gravel and fixing things and mowing and fixing streets and potholes. Mike has put in 3, I think the last one, 3 water sewer connections, water and sewer, so we've got a few more to do, but, so we've been busy with that. And of course, as always, you dig it up and find out it's something odd, and burn the calcium parts or the sewer parts. So that's been going and it's been going good. The excavator did get everything fixed like it's supposed to, it's been working great now. They actually put a completely different thumb on it, they took the whole metal on it completely off, and it's a different thumb, and they got the quick attach on it and everything's good to go. So that's all back and working like it's supposed to.
Is that why the pins were breaking, or why were
They never said, but I'm gonna guess, yeah, it was either, I almost guess it was installed crooked, maybe, so it come down and bind or something.
Okay.
Keep snapping the pins, but yeah, Mike said we went to get it, he has completely different, he has a way bigger thumb on there than what they had on there before, all installed different.
When I
And what
talked,
were the charges?
zero.
Zero.
When I talked to
Finally.
Keith, when I talked to Keith, he told me they were gonna, when they put the quick attach, they were gonna rebuild that completely different on there.
So we got one on our side, finally.
Yeah, so we got all that done.
Have they been addressing the street signs for the
We-
yield and all of that?
Yep, we're gonna get, I was waiting for the signs to show up and start putting them up. So that's on the radar. The crew's back to work, it's a little different hours, they're kind of starting a little earlier in the morning, so they might be waking people up at 6. So the street crew anyways is, so. Fire department's been slow, we haven't really had anything. Ambulance has been, hasn't been too awful busy either, so that's been good. Police department, I guess. So reports for May, traffic, multiple motor vehicle contacts, citations for suspended driver's license, careless driving, stop sign violation, speed, multiple operating without insurance, headlights, operating without valid driver's license, right-of-way violation, seatbelt and parking violations.
Multiple is an understatement.
Multiple means there's a stack, yeah. So we've been working quite a bit on the traffic. And some of these are on the parking violations, so that's what I've talked about previous meetings, or stuff's been parked on the right-of-ways for a long time, and stuff like that. So that's stuff that's being stored on right-of-ways, they've been working on that pretty heavy too, so. 2 adult males arrested on felony warrants, 2 warrant arrests for Hot Springs Court, 4 informational cases were started, and 1 welfare check done. Actually, quite a few welfare checks done. Theft investigation, 1 canine for proof of rabies, citation was issued. There was a resisting arrest and a disorderly conduct citation, and multiple emergency assists. They've been pretty busy, but everything's been working out really well. The murder trial is on right now for the Hot Springs murder, so we're off on the trial, so I was called for jury duty. The judge kicked me out. I didn't even get to hear anything, they did roll call and they asked me to leave the building.
Oh, darn it.
All right.
So I had to leave the building. So that's on, so Eric's involved in that quite heavily, and then Homestead's coming up, so hopefully he's I worked with him quite a bit about scheduling so that he doesn't need overtime for the weekend. Hopefully we'll have 2 officers on at all times, but trying to stretch that for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Stuart's coming down, we're gonna do Saturday on the street, so that'll be good. Kind of free the guys up just to be able to come out at night again with some of their reserves coming in, so. Council have anything? Clerk have anything?
Yeah, I give you guys expenditure revenue budgets. That's what we will be doing next month, so it's that time again. You guys have a copy, this is where we're at right now. As of right now, everything looks pretty good. I don't think we're over on anything, so.
Yep, it's budget time, yay. Goes really easy. It's copyright. Library?
Library hours for June are Tuesday and Wednesday, 11 to 5, Thursday and Friday, noon to 5, and Saturday, noon to 4. The library will be closed Saturday, June 11th during homesteaders, and we will be closed Saturday, June 25th for a staff training day. Interlibrary loan is available. Wireless is available in the parking lot 24/7. We have T-Mobile hotspots to check out. We also have a T-Mobile hotspot available to use at 6 Shooter. We have Montana Library to go available for our library cards. Story time is 3 p.m. Fridays on Facebook. We have a puzzle started for everyone to enjoy. We have a telescope for checkout, and we'll be scheduling some evening star watching activities at the library throughout the summer. Collections Library will be doing inventory June 13th through the 18th. This shouldn't interrupt patron services. Technology still working on upgrades. The library qualifies for a free version of Office 365, but working with Microsoft is a nightmare, so it's involved a few extra tech help that we hadn't thought we'd need. General administrative business, we have changed the timesheets to make them more readable for the library director and the town clerk. Timesheets have been calendar pages with handwritten entries for the last 15 years. And the change is that entries are now a computer font with a readable font size. The library received a $1,000 grant from the Town Pump Charitable Foundation to go forward with a program called Books in Search of Kids. The library will, with the help of the Friends, will have a table at the farmers market throughout the summer giving away children's books. The library is looking into painting the building to extend the life of the siding. There's some bigger damage to the lower siding and some chip damage to the siding up higher. We have an outer pane broken in a window on the front side of the building, which we will be looking at replacing in the next fiscal year. Thank you to the city for bringing the bushes out back. It looks great. Statistics are still looking pretty good. So
Okay.
that's all I've got.
Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Zoning compliance, we're still working on the rodeo grounds annexation. Actually, just talked to the new owners. They're actually working a deal with some landowners over there to get a easement off of Jake's Road to go in. So hopefully at the next meeting they'll have their plans and stuff. They're working with Mark Carson's right now, sending it all up. So I kind of put them on to Mark, because Mark's worked a lot with the town, worked a lot with that property, so he kind of knows everything that's going on and knows how things need to be done over here. So they said they had a couple meetings with Mark. He's working on it for him right now. So hopefully by the next meeting they'll have kind of a set plan and it has to be annexed at that time. So
Yeah.
just a heads up on that they'll be coming in with that. Also got a lot of building, two building storage sheds are moving them in and garages and stuff, so we've been keeping an eye on that to make sure we got our setbacks and stuff like that. A little confusing, I guess, for some people, but hopefully on top before they made a mistake. So everything looks good. We've been moving right along. It's been busy with that. There's been a lot of that going on here in town. People wanting to put in tiny houses and that type of stuff. So
is the city going to extend the water line up Jake's Road then? And
well, they will have to. The way it goes is that as the subdivision owners will have to extend that.
I thought doesn't it have to go from the fire hydrant behind the high school up there yet?
But
But is that on us or that's on them?
that's on them.
Okay.
Then when they're done, then it's us. So normally how that goes, they install it and then they gift it.
Then we own it.
Then we own it from that minute on. So for any repairs or anything after that then, so they're working on that. He said one of the problems they are having right now is they're looking for an engineer to do that stuff for them. And they're having a real tough time finding an engineer that's not, a year or two out. They would like to be doing some of this stuff a little quicker, so. So they're gonna talk to Mark Parsons and more summarily again and see if they do some more names to get them going. So.
So after that is annexed, those plot maps were done a really long time ago. And so the size of the lots, are they gonna stay the same? Do we know anything about that?
We don't, a few of the lots are small, and he and Mark both know that we have a 5,000 foot restriction on those. But the way they talked is they'd like to have a little bit bigger, even if they did keep the lots the way they are, they're gonna sell 4 or 5 together, there'll be they were using for the house on every one, it was a little bigger deal, so. We just have to see that some of the stuff they're planning right now with Mark and how to do that. Because with that ditch going through the middle, you got both sides of the ditch, and access both sides, and doing some different things, whether they put a culvert in or a bridge over it, or connect it all.
Yeah, the public is starting to ask about that.
That's not a ditch,
Curious.
that's a lazy
Yeah.
creek that wanders through.
Yeah.
The lazy irrigation.
So the public wants to buy lots, huh?
No, I think they're just, you know how they get wary of overcrowding and this and that. They want to know about it. They've heard that something's going on with it, but they don't know what's going on there.
I know someone was talking to me about that, and they talked about overcrowding, but they're also the one that has so much stuff on their property, you can't even see any dirt on their
Oh,
2
sure.
lots.
Yeah.
But they're worried about overcrowding, it's like, really? The rules are for everyone else, not for them. You find that out a lot. So, they're moving forward, so we should have some set things. They wanted to just annex it, just blanket annex it this meeting, but then they decided, no, and wait till they got Mark and got some things drawn up and get some finalized plan.
Yeah.
And then they come to us with everything, so.
So Karstens is gonna resurvey it, or no?
He doesn't really have to, depends on what they decide to do.
Okay.
He's already done some surveying because they're doing some land swapping and stuff to get the easement off of Jake's Road and on the upper piece, so they can go in on the side of the ditch. They have the road already on the other side of the ditch, so. That'll be good. That'll add a few houses to town. Now they can build some spec houses and have a great time, so. Okay, moving on, we have no old business, moving on to new business. We'll start with Homesteaders Day, open container and street closure waiver. And we have some homesteaders people here.
Yeah, Judy refuses to give us insurance.
You didn't get it? You're supposed to get it yesterday by 4.
No.
Well, I got mine, I can forward it to you.
Yes.
I have it.
So what
That's the
happened,
old one.
so what happened is,
No, I
we didn't have anything new, so we, the old one,
He was gonna give it to
the
him.
new one showed up on what they were requesting, so we'll look at the new request. So, yeah, the old one should be there, right there, you don't mind? Sure.
I have both, you want both?
So since the Homesteaders Committee is here, part of it, they can speak.
Okay. So today I did call all of our vendors. We have 22 vendors that will be on Main Street, and we have 9 vendors that will be at the rodeo grounds. As advertised prior years and even now, it's 12 to 5 with vendors, and most of them are going to be here between 10 and 2. So we are requesting to have that part of Main Street closed earlier, just because I confirmed times today. I made phone calls to them all when they are coming.
So between Arlie and
Wall Street.
Yeah. And I know Bucks has some delivery trucks, but they can go right on through and still deliver right there.
Yeah, that's just their calling, they get back into the directions.
Yeah. And then the stage will be coming in, we're gonna bring the 2 trailers in at like 6 a.m. and they're gonna build it at 8. It's 2 flatbed trailers, it'll be 16 by 24 for the stage. So just the basic, I guess the reason for it is we do have a lot of people coming. The promotion of this has been, it's gonna grow. And not having to find the people that are parked in our spots for our vendors to get them here. I guess that's why the change is for an earlier.
Yeah, because we've had that problem.
Save the hassle.
Well, I know before even noon, we tried, doing restrictions on people coming through, but still. And then you always have the 2 people leave their vehicle on the street, and they're still there Saturday morning, and they're still parked there, and you're trying to find them to get under their vehicle.
My only concern is the clinic, I guess. People going to the clinic on Friday.
And that's part of the people out there, I guess, you can still have it somewhat open, so people want to.
We have nothing going on that side of the clinic. It's all, that is this whole side that's open for, in our mapping that we've done for the car show. So we've left that whole side of the street open, and it's all vendors on the opposite side of the street and the stage.
Is there some way we could just maybe block that side then?
So you're blocking gambles on how am I going to get people in there?
Closed.
You're not open yet.
Middle of July, it'll be wide
But I
open.
wonder if we could do that at most of our barricades, just like blocking that one side where people can still go around and come back and
Make
park
it a
in front of the
one-way.
clinic.
Yeah, why not?
That's the one, I mean, because every other place is
Yeah.
still accessible.
Yeah,
But that was my only concern.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Maybe
put
talk to
any vendor,
clinic
that's
and
car
see
show
if
space.
yeah,
on that
that's gonna
side
be a
anyway.
little car show and street
Well,
dance
it'll only
area.
have
It
all
could
of
be
that.
left open one way.
Yeah, and I know Charlie was worried about that too in front of her business. But
Yeah.
Well, hers, they can park on the side street on a wall and walk the 10 feet. Instead of parking in front and walking that 10 feet. So. Everyone understand what they're looking to do?
We probably should read it.
Oh, you want me to read it to you?
Yes.
Okay. During the June 7th, 2022 Town Council meeting, the council will consider a motion to close Main Street between Arlene Street and Wall Street on Friday, June 10th, 2022 at 8 a.m. until Sunday, June 12th, 2022 at 9 p.m. After 5 p.m. on Friday, we would like to extend the closure to Spring Street past Wall Street to the west boundary of the residence at 302 Main Street, Wall Street, and Arlene Street. Closed from Central Avenue north of the alley north of Main Street behind the vet clinic and Rose Vintage Clothing. Open container ordinance will be waived only on Main Street between Wall and Arlene Street from Main Street south to the end of Montana Bar from 6 p.m. Friday night until 2 a.m. Saturday morning at 10 a.m. until 2 a.m. Sunday morning and Sunday morning from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. Sunday night. Outdoor bars will only be allowed during waiver hours. No glass containers, straws will be allowed in the street. Cans of plastic only allowed in the street. Each bar will have security staff to assist with compliance on this waiver and underage drinking restrictions, question needs. In addition, each bar will provide necessary staff to clean up following Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night.
Yeah, I make the motion,
My only question would be, if we're gonna do the one-way thing and shut it down early, what time are we gonna shut the whole thing down?
on Friday.
At 6 or at 5?
say
You got time to move cars?
Yeah, I would say 5,
Or 5.
because that's when we asked to extend it all the way, is that 5
But I say
o'clock?
5 because when the clinic closes.
Or talk
Yeah.
to the clinic and see what they have going on.
Well, actually, I need to talk to them, they might even have a
Are they
provider that
open?
day, so. they might be-
Yeah.
Fridays and everyone knows it's on the stairs.
And I know that they don't have the physical therapist isn't there right now because she hurt herself, so.
Oh,
So yeah, it might just like a clinic and it might be not crop anyways. Like I said, what we normally do anyways, we start putting cones up, kind of restricting traffic flow. You know, so people that needed to go there, other people that were just driving through in a different direction.
We even have a few vendors that are coming Thursday night, so they can be here bright and early on Friday to set up. Like the trampoline, the bungee guy that has that. There's a couple other ones that are, so it's just, yeah.
You can block off City Hall if we have to shut down. It's okay.
You have it, but I will lock it up.
They'll still get in. We can work with that. I mean, everyone's gonna be out there on things,
Yeah.
people around anyways, and we can work with that. And car pulls up little old ladies and they had to go to the clinic.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Drive to the clinic then or whatever, but I mean, it's workable for all.
I think so too.
It's just one block, so.
Okay, I make a motion, we approve the open container waiver and street closure request during Homesteader Days, June 10th through the 12th of 2022.
I'll second it.
Motion made second. Any other council discussion? Crystal? Nothing, tacos?
She said,
Yeah, she sent an emoji over. Okay, yeah. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next item of new business is draw request number 9 for the water project. Morrison, Maryland. Draw request number 9. It's an invoice for some bidding and grant administration work in the amount of $7,443.37.
CR called me today and he said, Jeff sent this to you a couple weeks ago and then we forgot to check back with you because I assumed you're taking care of this tonight. I said, no. But anyway, it's for just to catch up on some of the things that they've done.
So it's for the bidding and the grant
Yeah.
administration work
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That was like some review stuff that we already,
And then he did say they're trying to get Viking here still before June. He's waiting to hear back from him and the CCC company. They're waiting on one part. That's it. And as soon as they have that part, they will be here.
Which company?
Camus.
Oh, Cameron.
But they have everything except for one part. And as soon as they have that, they will be here. It could mean anything.
It's the one that takes a really long time.
I don't like the pickups being charged out, but,
Yeah.
I
mean,
saw
that's
that
like me
too.
getting a job and then, hey,
Yeah.
can I borrow some tools to do it?
Yeah, I saw that too.
But you gotta cover your fuel, I guess.
Yeah, they have all kinds of fees. And that's in our agreement when we sign up with them.
So are we signing these tonight? Said something about getting all of our signatures on this thing, or is that?
Oh, Randy,
just
Randy
approving it?
and I will
Okay.
sign them. You guys each
Okay.
one and then we sign them.
So about how much is left after this drawdown?
I don't think there's much left.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, they should be almost out of money.
Is this what you're talking about right now?
Accounts remaining, that sure,
30,000?
yeah, it's not funny. One says 38,235, I don't, that's too much, I don't think it's even that much. Engineering,
For the engineers, but we still have the project.
right, but the engineers are almost capped out.
Yeah, the engineers are almost done, but for this project, we still have we'll still have draws for this project for paying all the
The
contractors.
contractor.
Yeah,
gonna say, yeah, because this one I'm looking at is a lot left.
Yeah, so there's. But they're almost tapped out, and they're almost done. So, which they know that, they have a long ways to go yet with, still have an engineer on site the whole time and all that. They know they're gonna be losing money on this one, which they don't lose money on nothing, so they charge enough, so. A motion to pay the draw request.
Make the motion, we pay the draw request for Morrison Marion.
A second.
Motion made second. Any other council discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any public comment on non-agenda items? Going once,
Nothing, Stephen, you got nothing?
going twice.
Got me all excited, Amy, nothing happened.
Cash didn't show.
I know, you'll have to read it, you have to read about it.
Where do I read it at?
Oh, I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay, let's adjourn.
So, no other public comment, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Who's gonna second it?
I'll second.
Motion carried.